Aloha! It's 365 Hawaii.
With Eric and Julie Zemelis, and behind us is the ocean. But we're not really going to tell you where the location is because that's part of the fun of today's video.
Okay, so we have two videos today. One is where are we in Kona, which is always a good one. And the second one is AI helped us write a video. And it's all these interesting facts about Kona that AI came up with it. And so not only are they going to do the facts, but they're going to help us with the graphic, and they even help it write their own intro to this video. So that's what's going to happen. I'm looking forward to see how this turns out.
Yeah, and also as you guys, we told you guys in our predictions video that we are going to be trying different things this year for your entertainment and infotainment. So I'm interested to see how this goes too, because AI, let's see how it goes.
Okay, so if we're gonna have a video with Chat GPT, it's only fitting that Chat GPT should do the intro too. So here's my buddy Chat GPT. So he wrote the intro, see if you guys like it, and we'll go from there. Okay, it says, I am Chat GPT, your friendly artificial intelligence. And today, I'm here to take you on a virtual adventure through Kona, the Big Island. Using my vast banks and algorithm prowess, I've uncovered some of the quirkiest and most fascinating, downright surprising facts about this tropical paradise. From folklore to modern day curiosities, I've computed an experience that will both educate and entertain. Buckle up, because the digital brain is about to give you on download on Kona that you won't still forget. So let the process of paradise begin.
Hey, so you come to Hawaii and you're thinking, I can't wait to get myself some local pineapple. Well, Chat GPT reminds us that pineapples actually are not grown here. And so you are going to find maybe the plantations that Dole put in here in Oahu back in the 1900s, but that was not a crop that actually was part of Hawaii. You might also need to know that the Hawaiians brought over coconut palms for canoe plants. So these palms behind us, again, not local. But hey, it doesn't stop you from getting a nice pineapple drink, all curved out with your Mai Tai, and to have a good time while you're in Hawaii. So have you figured out where we are yet? Drop it in the comments if you think you know. What I like about this beach is there's trees and there's shade on this beautiful beach that a lot of people know about. You can't go swimming directly off here, but you can play in the tide pools. So there's your tip for today.
Okay, so Julie, what's that next fact?
Okay, next factoid. Just offshore from Kailua Kona, the seafloor drops sharply into the Pacific abyss, making it one of the deepest and fastest underwater descents globally.
Okay, so that's definitely AI. But in real life, what that means is right over at OTEC, that's kind of the point where it is the steepest drop off. And also, I don't know if you guys are aware, that's where they pick up all that deep sea water with these huge tubes, and they bring it up, and that's all of that's going on up there in that whole area.
Right. So if you guys are interested, we've done a video about this before. They use that really, really cold ocean water to keep Maine lobster alive, as well as make sure that there's other shellfish there for consumption. And they are able to power numerous businesses with that cold water. And if you guys ever want to know more about that, go up there and check it out. It's a scientific wonder.
And wait, I'll add one more. And it's bioacid. Bioacid is made out there as well.
Yeah.
For all you guys that take bioacid, that's healthy. It's definitely good for you. A little plug here for that, definitely.
That's right. And that's algae, if you didn't know. Okay, one little factoid that Chat GPT did pick up about Kailua Kona is ohi'i. These are, if you see these little shells, and they look like that on the inside, that these are actually this little shellfish right here that people actually scrape them off the lava rocks and flip them up down, and they can actually collect them and actually eat them. So that is something that maybe you might not do, but people who've lived here for a long time do. Okay, the next factoid is the green flash. Kailua Kona is one of the few places where you can regularly witness the green flash, a rare optical phenomenon that occurs just as the sun sets below the horizon.
Okay, I'll start. You can start and finish it.
Okay.
So, you guys, do you actually believe that there's a green flash? There's some people that say, no way, there's a green flash. But we, being here many, many years, have seen it multiple times. I say it comes about one every 2 weeks. We have a week to 2 weeks. We get one that actually works.
Hey, nobody loves to capture a green flash like this man.
That's right.
Mark, and myself. And we just got a really great green flash coming off of a sailboat.
Tiny little dot.
Tiny little dot.
But it was
so
green.
We're going to show you guys those photos because some people don't believe green flashes actually happen here in Kona. And we are here to tell you they do. It happens when the skyline is super clear like today. Like look at the horizon's absolutely clear. We actually just talked to a woman who was looking to buy a home here because we're realtors. And she had never even heard of the green flash. So all of us regulars, we look out every night to see if we can actually see it. And it does happen. But I'll tell you, between sometimes when I say that was a green flash and he says no it wasn't, I think there's something to do with the rods and axles or whatever in your eyeballs. So put that in JGP.
Okay, wait, why don't you describe what a green flash is so everybody kind of knows too?
Okay, well it's an optical experience that happens when the sun goes down where the prisms of light come up and for a moment you see the green through that prism. So you'll know it when you see it.
It pops right at the tip when the sunset goes down.
And then also you'll know it would happen because a bunch of people will probably be applauding while they're at it. Okay, one thing that Chat GPT does not tell us is how to find a realtor. So we found one right here with Eric and I. We have the 365 Hawaii team, and we help people move to the island and take care of their real estate needs. You can find out more at 365hawaiiliving.com, where you can join our ohana, and we connect you to the community, volunteer opportunities, as well as help you buy a home. And if you're selling, we also make sure we have plenty of people. We have a buyers group so that we can actually get your home sold. So check us out. We might not be on Chat GPT, but we're here in Kona. Hey, so as we're sitting on this little secluded beach that you probably don't know where it is, if you think you know it, drop it in the comments. We are listening to the sound of the crashing waves, but we are not listening to something that you might see at most coastal areas.
And these are seagulls. We have no seagulls here. They never managed to fly over the 2,300 miles over here to Hawaii.
And so we're not hearing is and no big bird is coming in to eat up our trash and our picnic items on the beach.
Nickname, or were they rats with wings is what people
right, and they're not pooping on our heads.
Yeah.
And we're not sitting on white slime on the rocks.
Yeah.
So that's one of the things that maybe a lot of people don't know about Kona.
All right, so I'm going to add something. I think the only thing that we have that's kind of close, it's not really a seagull, but it's kind of a weird creature that is, we have the mongoose. Right, and the mongoose are around here, but they're not so much out on the beach. They're more out in the rocks. In the rocks. And
yeah.
Like
so
that.
if you guys see like little furry scampering creatures, those are mongoose. So another factoid about Kona is that Chat GPT pulled out was that driving in Kona can be very slow, and that they call it a Sunday drive more than it is getting anywhere. So as we're cruising through Kona here, this is where it kind of gets stopped up right through the downtown area. And don't forget to go speed limit, 15 miles an hour, you might get caught. And the one thing Eric always does when we get stuck in traffic here is
I roll down the window and let the air come in.
Yep, and you get those fresh ions as they explode against the seawall, and you breathe it in, and no matter how slow the traffic is, it doesn't matter because you're having a day in Kona.
And do you have a guava pie?
Yeah.
I'll take one of those too. Thanks.
So in doing what Chat GPT says and eating local kind food that you don't see on the mainland, we did order this guava cream pie, and I have not had a McDonald's pie in forever. So let me take this is like, okay, look at, surprisingly good. If you like sweet, but not too sweet. You know, their apple pie can be also, the apple pie burns your face. This is actually pretty good. This has a nice actual guava flavor to it. So, never go wrong with tropical fruit in Hawaii. Now we're standing in another part of Kona that you might not know where we're at. Behind us is a bunch of hoi hoi lava, which goes to our next little Chat GPT factoid, is they're pointing out lava curses. So this is what they say. Tourists often mail back lava rocks they took home, fearing bad luck after experiencing mysterious misfortunes like flat tires, lost luggage, or illness, and maybe even death. So
Wow. I said that too. All
So,
right. Okay,
right.
I got a little add to this.
Okay.
First of all, we have heard this happen. And second of all, it's very interesting that Chat GTP was able to pick up on this.
Right. So one thing is that some people say it's a bunch of hooey manooey, but Eric and I have actually seen people mail stuff back, and I've seen a ton of it being mailed back to the Chamber of Commerce and to Hawaii Volcanoes National Park. So
all right, so
people do
I
it.
have an actual personal story about this. We lived in a condo complex when we first got here, and one of the women did take home a piece of lava, and she said her life went horribly bad. Everything went wrong. People, got sick, and then they had finances and everything like that. So she says, okay, I'm coming back. And she came back earlier than she anticipated. And so she had the lava, and she got it from the the west side of Hawaii, but she landed on the east side, because the old days, the flights used to fly into Hilo a lot more than they do Kona. And she had the lava. She said, I just want to get rid of this lava. So she went out to Hilo Bay, and she took the lava, and as she was throwing it into the bay, she slipped and broke her hip.
And this really actually happened.
This is a true story.
Yep.
And she's like, oh my God, I can't believe that this actually happened. So even in trying to get rid of it, she didn't do it in the proper order. So it just shows you that bad things actually do happen.
Yeah, and just so you guys know where kind of that energy comes from, because I've talked to some of my Hawaiian friends, it's the fact that you probably know that you shouldn't be taking something that's not yours, and you're doing something without asking for permission. And a lot of the Hawaiian culture states that, like, when you walk into sacred places, you ask for permission to come in, and you would ask for permission to ask, the island, and you might say Opele, if it's okay to take something, but for the most part, don't take things. In fact, this lava rock actually has coral in it, and people have asked, can you take coral? And I say, for me personally, that it was not created from this island in terms of inside the caldera. But at the end of the day, use your intuitiveness. If it feels like not the right thing to do, don't take it.
It probably is. So yes, the lava curse is...
See?
Yes, the lava curse is real, and you should be wary of doing things you're not supposed to do. Okay, so Chat GTP says that one of their important things is that there is no jetways at the Kona Airport. And we're one of the few major airports that doesn't have an easy way that comes up and you just walk out of the plane. And part of that is because they talked about upgrading, but to upgrade it was such a big deal, and they liked the vibe of the open air and walking down onto the thing, and it's never that cold and it doesn't rain that much. So they figured cheaper, easier, let's just keep it, and we're keeping kind of like an old classic. It's kind of like so they've only got one building at the airport that's air conditioned. The rest are these big open kind of pavilions is how it's done instead.
Hey, so you guys know I'm about comfort. So if you do know where this is, drop it in the comments. The one thing, of course, I love about Hawaii is finding shade next to the ocean, next to a tide pool that you can walk right into. So this is what this has. And it also has space all the way down this little beach area. And you could take your little picnic and go out there like some other people have done, where you can get away from everybody. So new place to check out.
Okay, so Chat GTP says that we here in Kona have a lot of goat sightings. Do you know anywhere on the mainland they got goat sightings?
I'll tell you guys, when we first got here, we moved to Keauhou, and I was shocked to see a herd of goats kind of trotting around the golf course. And it was like shocking. And now it's like, it's no big deal. It's like watching doves. So we thought we've caught quite a few goats for you guys to see on the median divide here.
Right, here, let me say where we are.
Tell you where.
We call it it's where all the goats hang out. It's Highway 11 between Kaimanani and Hinolani is where the area is, and there's always goats there. And we saw some today. I think if we got footage, we'll put it in now.
Yeah, and the thing is that obviously we're here in the middle of the day. They, goats being goats, and it's hot outside. You'll see them mostly in the morning and the afternoons and late, the early evenings. Right. But I like the fact that our goats are not out for a complete death wish, and we don't hit that many goats out here.
Yeah, they're smart goats. They know not to run in traffic. They can literally be on the side of the road and spend all day there and never jut out in traffic. You're never worried going, oh, what's that goat going to do?
Yeah, but sometimes they do run across, but they're pretty smart. I don't know what that is. But it's the boars that you're going to hit, and you might hit a couple mouflon up at the Saddle Road because they get confused and concerned, and when they run across and there's a gate, they turn around and run back into the road, and you might hit them.
Yeah.
But the goaty goat things, They're called ungulants as well here. They are kind of invasive, and there's no natural predator for them. And a variety of us would like not to see so many goats, and they actually sometimes will move them around.
And I'll say this year there's less of them there have been in years past. I bet it has to do with how much water or something like that, because there's a lot less than there were a few years ago.
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't see like 100 goats out here.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's a good thing. But we do have goats. But no, you guys, there's signs for nightingale donkeys, and it says donkey crossing. That's something I don't normally see. That's kind of like a thing that happens.
I can add to that. Well, it was Waikoloa Village going east, going up the hill, and I did see one.
What?
Yeah.
In 20 years. But you'll definitely see a goat.
Okay, so what do you guys think? Do you think that Chat GPT did a good job of bringing up some interesting facts about Hawaii?
I think it did. They missed the mongoose and the opihi, but that's okay.
Okay, I'm going to add just a little bit since you guys have got all the way to the end here. I ended up having over 40-something little tidbits that I poured through, and I picked the best. It wasn't quite. The one thing that Chat GPT doesn't do very well is knowing what's cool and what's not cool. It just gives you facts.
Yeah, in fact, they had one that you guys. It was that the rain evaporates in midair. I'm like. But if you guys have more little factoids that you want to throw into the mix, go ahead and leave those in the comments, along with where you think we actually shot this video today.
Yeah, all the places we shot it. Yeah, go ahead, name them. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And don't forget, hey, if you want to check out how to join our Ohana, go to 365 Hawaii Living. And if you're looking for things to do in Hawaii, go to our website, look at the blog, and I have a whole list of upcoming events in the events calendar. And also, don't forget, too, that we offer Zoom consultations for people who are trying to think about buying, selling, or moving to Hawaii.
Okay, one more plug is, if you like our content, please subscribe. It really makes it a lot better. YouTube takes us a little more seriously the more subscribers we get. So the more we can move forward, the better off life is.
And hit that bell for notifications. I'm going to get that right.
Yeah, you can tell we're all right. Smash that notification bell.
Smash that notification bell.
Right.
But then also, you guys, thanks again for watching. We always appreciate it. And we're coming up with new and creative ideas in 2025 for video. If you guys want to throw us some ideas, we'll take a look at those too.
For sure.
Okay, with that, we say
aloha.